I suddenly became aware of why I needed to save myself. Arthur searched the floor, trying to find words. "So, you're going on the big quest then?" he said, finally. "Sounds thrilling." I rubbed my damp hands on my soaked trouser legs. "Yes, it's all very exciting," I smiled, unsure how to elaborate. My years of practicing social skills began to fail me in this increasingly awkward situation. "So, you're off to find a dragon then?" he asked. "That's the plan," I replied, with a forced, jaunty tone. "Well, there's one in the kitchen. You can take her." We both laughed, easing the tension. "So, Arthur, this is your farm then?" I inquired. "Yes, my prince. Potatoes. Our family has been in the potato game for years. Would you like to hear an interesting fact about potatoes?" I didn't. "Oh yes, please." It wasn't interesting. Leander finally emerged from the kitchen, sullen and defeated. "Prince Xavier, I apologize for intruding on the King's Road. It was disrespectful and ignorant of me. I can only hope you may forgive me for my reckless and unlawful actions. And if you need to arrest me, I will go peacefully and not dishonor my family." He rolled his eyes, and I tried not to laugh. It was as if he were reading off a script. "You are forgiven, Leander." He smiled at me, noting I had struggled to take his words seriously. "Thank you, your graciousness. Now, I would like to invite you upstairs to my bedroom, where you can find some dry clothes." "Yes, please," I said, grateful not only for dry clothes, but to escape the awkward atmosphere. Leander's bedroom was basic, and smaller than I had expected a common person's to be. He walked to the modest oak dresser and chest of drawers on one side of the room. The other side contained 2 beds, stacked and joined with a ladder. "Do you have a sibling?" I asked. "No, I'm an only child, but I have cousins who stay," he said, pulling out simple cotton shirts and shorts. "Here you go," he said. "I hope you find them comfortable. My mum can have your other clothes washed and dried over the fire. They should be dry by morning." I removed my wet shirt and looked at Leander, who shifted his gaze to our shadows cast on the floor by the candlelight. "Sorry," he said. "I shouldn't look." "It's quite all right. I'm sure you've changed around your cousins," I said, taking my soaked trousers off and standing naked in front of him. "Prince Xavier, you should know, I'm gay. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, which is why I'm not going to look." As I stood there, naked, it struck me how open he was. My heart was frozen in shock at his confession, and I had to put effort into catching my breath, a feeling I'd experienced only a couple times in my life, most recently when King Reuben had touched my arm. I didn't dwell on it, though. I couldn't dwell on it, not after the experiences I'd had, and certainly not with a commoner. Yes, I'd pretend like it didn't faze me at all. Well, there are some knights who are gay. I change and train alongside them, so I'm used to dressing in their company. We don't discriminate against such things in Ivearth. This is not Arguay. I pulled the clean shorts up my wet legs. "Yes, my prince, I know. Your father decriminalized homosexuality during his reign, making it safer for people like me to be who I am," Leander said, lifting his head to look at me. His eyes lingered on my abs. His words saddened me. Decriminalization and acceptance were very different things. If Leander only knew the words father used behind closed doors, he wouldn't feel the same. I shuddered, remembering the foul and abusive language that only triggered my own worthlessness.